can't take their property. All right, so Article 4 deals with states. Full faith and credit clause. Each state has to respect the laws, public records, and court decisions of other states, and Congress is responsible for deciding how each state will act. Each state's acts will be made official and enforced. And this is where it gets really dicey, because we're talking about the issue of same-sex marriage here as well. And I don't think the Founding Fathers considered that one. And when you talk about the issue of same-sex marriage, Section 1, Article 4, Section 1 gets thrown up a lot. And at this point, it's looking like at some point the Supreme Court is going to have to make a decision on this. Section 2, in citizenship, a citizen in one state is considered a citizen in every state and is entitled to all of the rights of citizenship in the United States. Anyone who is charged with a crime in one state and then runs to another state must be returned to the original state where the crime took place, and that's called extradition. And this is one of the sadder parts of the Constitution. It says that if you're a slave or an indentured servant and you escape from one state to another, and you are not officially freed in that state, you are a runaway, you have to be returned to the state you ran away from. And this doesn't change till 1865. In Section 3, we're talking about the admission of a new state into the Union. A new state may be admitted into the Union by the authority of Congress. No new state can be made without the boundaries from the boundaries of an existing state or from part of an existing state, unless Congress and the states agree. Now, one time when that did happen was the state of West Virginia, but that's because the rest of Virginia had joined the Confederacy. Any territories before becoming states are subject to the rules and regulations made by Congress for that territory. So nothing in the Constitution should be interpreted to prejudice the claims of the U.S. or of any other particular state, which basically means if you're a territory, you're still a territory. You're not a state yet. The admission of a new state, the U.S. would guarantee to each state that's admitted that it will be governed in a Republican manner, which means elections. The federal government will protect each state from invasion and, when directed by Congress, defend each state against an internal revolt, which basically means calling up the